Hey, what's up, Wagwan? Why pre my charges? It's Yaad Made Gaming back with another episode of Outer Worlds. Right, I should stop playing this because nobody is even watching it, but I got OCD with finishing games, at least finishing the main story. I probably don't do all the side quest or DLC, but I always want to finish the main story. Which brings me to... oh, wrong button. The journal. So, I started a quest called Peril on Gorgon. I'm not sure if I finished. Yeah, I'm still in a Clockwork Mock Apple. Turns out Peril on Gorgon is actually that I've been doing that for like 2 episodes now. This would be the 3rd, or maybe this is the 2nd episode, I don't know. But turns out that it says main quest, but that's actually the DLC. Same with this one that says murder on Iridanus, the one where they killed the actress lady that I've been avoiding. So this Peril on Gorgon thing, I should have left it alone, but I didn't realize it was DLC. So I'm actually I'm doing part of it right now. It says travel to auxiliary maintenance bay on the groundbreaker. Blacksky makes her residence somewhere in the rear bay. Groundskeeper vessel you'll have blah blah blah. Jasper Lowe's last recorded place of employment in Auntie Cleo's facility orbiting. Alright, so should we finish Peril on Gorgon or should we go after the main quest? That's the question. Because I don't know why. If I had known it was, if I had realized it was the DLC, then I wouldn't have started it. Alright. Let's fly back to get to my ship. Alright, let's just, since we're here, hopefully it's not too long. But then again, it might be.
To trace its origin. Please make a note of it. Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance?
What's the message?
I request you do not wake me if I am sleeping upon your return.
Alright, you know what? I'm not gonna follow this Gorgon mess thing. Maybe I shouldn't. So let's get back to the main quest. We'll finish the Gorgon thing. I think the last thing we did was steal that trophy. Alright, so let's go. She said someone left something on my terminal. Where is this terminal? What? Phineas's contact.
Do return in one piece, Captain.
Hold on. Where's the terminal that you speak of, lady? Is it in the side quest? Attend blah, blah, blah. Hold on, is it in the task? Flowers? Alright, let's see. Okay, so the main quest needs us on this planet, so we don't have to leave the planet. I'm gonna take the 2 women. Alright, so we don't have to leave the planet, since as the main quest actually requires us to be on the planet.
Do you mind? I'm meeting someone.
I'm the person you're supposed to meet.
Shh. No names, okay? The Phoenix is a wanted man and the board has eyes everywhere in Byzantium.
Let's get this over with. You have information for me, the Phoenix? Who the hell is the Phoenix?
That's my codename for, you know, our mutual friend.
Okay. Let's get this over with. You have information for me?
Yeah. You're looking to make contact with Minister... Magpie, right? I should warn you, it won't be easy. He spends most of his time in his estate, which is heavily guarded.
There's got to be a way to catch the minister someplace less protected. Can't you get me into the minister's estate? How exactly did you get involved in all this anyway? Let's go for the...
Afraid not. He almost never leaves his home, and his guards never leave him.
Can't say I blame him. It's scary out of doors. I mean, can you even count how many times we've been shot at?
What work specialists, huh? Our mutual friend is really branching out.
Can't you get me to
I'm
the
not
minister's
one of the B&E
estate?
specialists. I just provide intelligence.
Okay, so what can you tell me?
Some of the guards hang around Billingsley's House of Inebriation between shifts.
House of Inebriation? Count me the hell in.
Maybe you could do some reconnaissance there. You know, swipe a key while nobody's looking.
Thanks for the
Just
tip.
remember, you didn't hear it from me.
How exactly
I've
did you
always
get
been
involved?
fascinated by birds. If you ever research Earth species, there are thousands of them, so colorful and distinct.
Here we got 11 flavors of terror rays and not much else. That kind of variety? I mean, gosh, seems almost impossible.
All of them trying to eat you, I'd wager.
The other thing about birds, though, is their environmental indicators.
Meaning?
When the birds start disappearing, you know something's afoul. No pun intended.
So then what?
I started thinking about everything we see around Halcyon, and all the things we don't see.
Like what?
For starters, you rarely come across anyone living in Byzantium who wasn't born here, even though we get ships in all the time. Doesn't that seem strange to you?
I guess.
And then there's the way nothing gets fixed. There used to be a suggestion box around here. People would drop ideas in. Nothing ever came of them, of course.
Seems pretty normal, actually.
Sure, that part is. That's why they install shredders in those boxes, after all. But one day the shredder broke. No one came to fix it. And since it wasn't working, we didn't have anywhere to file our complaints. So you can imagine how messy things got.
I bet your repair folks couldn't find parts. Back in Edgewater, I'd have to take something apart just to put another thing back together.
Might have been the paperwork. Here, you have to append forms to your forms, and law help you if there's a single dash out of place.
A regular tragedy.
At first, management put up an out-of-order sign, but that just seemed to worry people, like they were advertising something wasn't working. They eventually took the whole suggestion box sign down so that people didn't have any expectations about it. But they never fixed it, never replaced it. Doesn't that seem odd to you?
No, that's how things go around Halcyon, in case you didn't notice. If you ask me, suggestion box was pretty useless to begin with.
I don't know how else people are supposed to complain about things they can't change, but that's not the point.
If things are broken here, of all places, then I'm starting to think there ain't a hope left in this colony.
Things have kept on running
Okay,
this long,
I
right?
get you.
Or so I used to think. The whole episode made me wonder, if they can't fix something as simple as a suggestion box, what else aren't they fixing? After a while, I got connected with our mutual friend and started using my position here to feed him information when I could. That's it, really.
Alright, looks like I've got work to do. Bye. Alright, so Minister Clark's guards. Can I fast travel? I got some skill points though, but let's just get me a perk. Not perky, carry capacity bonus from companions. Let's go with this one. I'll reorder. I'll invest those points soon. Oh yeah, I was trying to check if there's somewhere I can fast travel to. So that's the guard, right? It's not too far to walk, but why not just teleport there? And the guards this way.
Rizzo's lemon slap. Slap your whole family tonight.
Open. Sup, mate?
Hey, stand back. You. I'm part of Minister Clark's personal detail, and that means you gotta keep 5 feet back at all times.
Are you supposed to drink on the job? I didn't know I was talking to such a big shot. Calm down. I was looking for a bathroom. Let's go for
Yep, you're looking
big
at
shot.
the Minister's newest personal guard. Right here. The others took me out to celebrate on account of me just getting hired and all.
You're gonna get fired already. What's so important about guarding Minister Clark? Anything you can tell me about Minister Clark? Let's go for the first one.
He's basically the most important person in the colony, which makes me the most important guard in the colony. That means I got a key to the minister's estate, my own personal UDL issued shotgun. They don't give those out to just anyone.
Key, you say?
That's right. Not just anyone is allowed to have a key to Minister Clark's residence. It's all very high level.
And you can tell me about Minister Clark. How about I buy you a drink to celebrate your promotion? Let's go buy him a drink.
That's a great idea. I'll have a Spectrum vodka.
Captain, I can smell him from clear over here. I reckon he's had a fair number already.
Come on, Parvati, don't you get it?
Because today's my big day.
He's got powerful good ears, too.
And a powerful thirst. You have a Spectrum vodka for a new pal?
Offer him a Spectrum vodka. Here's your promotion. Here's to your promotion.
Here's to me. Hey, you are really great. Have I told you that? We should be friends.
Haha.
Wow, listen to me. I'm soaked. I should probably slow down before I'm face down on the tile somewhere.
That's what I want you to do.
Who am I kidding? I could have another. You got another?
I don't have any Spectrum vodka to give. Oh shit, I don't have any more?
Oh, maybe they got some at the bar.
Anything you can tell me about Mr. Clark?
He's medium height with like medium colored hair and like a kind of a medium face. Just like in his posters.
You haven't met him, have you?
Everyone tells me he's very private, okay? Besides, I just started.
Alright, I'll leave you to. Let me go buy.
Have you tried our new cocktail sponsored by Rizzo's? 1 part purple Spectrum vodka, 1 part artificial tomato-like substitute juice. We call it a Blue Bloody Mary.
I could use a drink.
Then you'll want to speak with our auto-mechanical inebriation assistant, located just over there.
Aren't you the bartender?
Quite so, but I would never lower myself to do something as gauche as tending bar. My auto-mechanical assistant does all the work for me.
Alright, take care, bro.
Please allow me to improve your drinking experience with fine cocktails and pre-approved banter.
I'll have. Alright, so I need Spectrum Red Rum Rizzo. Spectrum Vodka Red. Nice. And how much is it? 449. Oh, that's for 9 of them. Okay. How many do I have? It's couple about $350. Where's dude?
Hey, you look familiar. Have we met before?
Alright, let's just get to it. Offer him another Spectrum vodka.
It's not every day you get your dream job, right? Wow, You've got like this crazy energy. Has anyone ever told you that? You're like a manosaur. You got a manosaur energy. Oh, Laws. I gotta stop. I'm seeing at least 2 of you.
Only 2? You got a ways to go.
Have you always been here? I didn't see you a minute ago.
Offer him another.
I really shouldn't. I'll have the worst hangover tomorrow if I don't stop.
Oh, sorry. Persuade, that's a problem for tomorrow. Medical. With your BMI, you could metabolize another. Just drink plenty of water. Let's go with that one.
You sure sound like you know what you're talking about. Okay, here goes. Yeah. Was that one supposed to taste like purple berry crunch? Or am I just tasting breakfast? I don't feel so good. I think I'm gonna be sick.
Okay, so now we follow him, right?
I just need to sit down.
Oh shit, what the hell? What kind of spasm was that, bro? Tactical shotgun, 200 ministers. Minister's estate key, bit cartridge. I don't need your gun though. Bye. Did he just die? Because that spasm looked like someone was dying, not someone that was taking a nap. And the fact that the items did not say I'm stealing them, they just...
What do you think of the unreliable Parvati?
There's always something to fix, and it's neat working in the Acre. I always took Atmo for granted. Now, if I drill through the hole, we'll suffocate. Exciting, you know?
I'm not sure I wanted to know that. Being in space sets me on edge enough.
You know about stellar emissions?
This property is off limits. Solicitors, loiterers, and uninvited visitors will be fined to the fullest extent of company policy.
Okay.
This ultimatum brought to you by Universal Defense Logistics.
I'm here for Minister Clark.
That's funny. The minister isn't expecting visitors, and you don't much look like one of those couriers from HPS.
Sure I am.
Sure you are. And what is it you're delivering today?
Excuse me, I'll be right back. Alright, so ministers, retrieve the minister's parcel. Damn, bro. As I said, this game always sends you in a roundabout. There's never a straightforward way to do anything. Always a roundabout way. So let's go this way. Then go this way.
So the ship talks? Do all ships do that?
I can't say for certain, since I only ever been on this one. Ada's something special though, ain't she?
Ada. What is it? She? It? I'm a bit fuzzy on the details.
Used to be, I thought she was a sim.
Can't go in there. Okay. So how do I get the parcel? There's no one here to talk to. I need a level 65. Hey.
I'm afraid I can't help you at the moment. Have a prosperous day.
What do you mean you can't help me at the moment? What if I... How did I get in here? Yeah, let's see. Go around and go to the front and see if they would give me the package. That... Huh? Is this outside? want to go to maintenance tunnels.
Hey, stop that! What do you think you're doing?
What? Lie, nothing at all. And he let me take the stuff. All right, let's level up this thing. Which one of these things unlock those things?
I'm afraid I can't come down anymore, my good man.
Where is this place? Is this not the... This is a bar. So how do I get into the front area of that delivery service place?
Oh, for the good old days when you could simply ask a menial for refreshment.
Like seriously, where the hell...
I don't know what it is, but my gun's been acting funny. Used to be, I had to correct for a bit of leftward drive. Got used to standing just so, and after a while, it put a thorn in my side, something awful. Lately, though, it ain't pulling. I find my stance much improved.
Oh, that's real good to hear. Took me a while to, never mind.
Bro, how the hell do I get into the...
I'm sorry, I should have asked. I just got real bored and I see you
Alright.
leaning and the gun.
Okay, so I leveled up with the points, got the lockpick skill to open, but gotta watch for this dude.
Keep him quiet, Captain.
Hold on.
Hey!
Nothing.
I saw that! What do you think you're doing?
I didn't do anything, bro. Nothing at all. I was just leaving.
All right.
Luckily, I had my freaking speech thing up. Thank you. So they can literally hear when the thing is being hacked. Cause he was like, "What was that?" And then he ran around and like, "What are you doing?" Where am I supposed to go again? All right, I think we need to go this way and then go around. Come on. All right, dude.
There's nothing to see here.
Delivery for the minister.
Let's see it.
I've got the parcel right here.
Looks like your papers are in order. All right, go on through.
Oh, give me a second. Alright, so quick little side note. The last thing you guys would have saw were scene where I brought the parcels here, man. Here, man's up. I didn't dare, but what happened was it was like, you guys are gonna miss a like. What happened is we got into the office. We're gonna see him again. Yeah, you are going to see him sometime in this episode. Alright, let me start that over. So what happened is you guys are gonna miss like 23 minutes of gameplay because I was playing this for 43 minutes. And then what happened is the OBS, I have a hotkey set to pause the recording whenever something happens. I can just pause it, get up from my desk, come back, press unpause, the recording starts from the same area. So I was playing the game I reached this part of the game that I had some major debuffs that were gonna last about like 15 minutes, right? Because I needed to go through this door, but because of the debuffs I couldn't get through the door because my skills dropped, right? And it's because I used the Adreno. No, Adreno is the health one. Adrena time is the one that speeds up your movement, but you can get addicted to it, and it also gives a debuff after it wears off. And I hit 3 of them, so my stats fell. Right, so I was gonna pause, let the 15 minutes run out, then get back and open the door. But I was hitting the pause button and nothing was happening. So I clicked out of the game and clicked the pause on the OBS with the mouse. Nothing happened. So I clicked the stop button and it came up and said stopping recording, but the recording didn't stop. It was still, the time frame was still running up like it was recording, and I panicked and closed the OBS. So the OBS only saved 20 minutes of the 43 minutes of the video that I recorded. But what happened is, this is not the first time it happened to me, but I forgot. I panicked and forgot that whenever that happens, I'm supposed to just leave it until it just stops on its own. I'm not supposed to close it, because if I had left it, it would have saved the whole 43 minutes and then I could just start a new one and everything would be there. But because I panicked and didn't remember what I was supposed to do, I closed it and it only saved 20 minutes. So you guys are gonna miss the story. And that was a long explanation. And then what happened is the story. We delivered the parcel, got into the office, saw a dude. He was a black guy. He said he's been locked in the office for years, or the apartment for years, because of some chairman dude that's on the marker right here locked him in there using his identity and shit and status to fool the people and do a lot of trickery. And right, so now we're sneaking through the sewers trying to get to the chairman's office to find some things and release some information that the dude gave us. So you guys are gonna see him
Great work.
sometime at the end of this episode when we go back to him. So this elevator is gonna lead up there. Why can't I open this? Do I need 3 locks? Stimulation, whatever. Alright, so I'm gonna upgrade my shits and then get to that. Let's get in here. Transition to Byzantium. Deserters forced to return by heroic stranger. I would assume if they see us, then it's gonna be a problem, so we gotta sneak past them, right? But if that was real life, that dude right here would have seen us, plus that one. Go into the building. The enemy seeks to destroy our way of life.
Captain, I stand out here like a big, greasy thumb.
Whatever, Parvati. You know, these armors are similar, but they're not the same. Same with the one I'm wearing.
Welcome to the official headquarters of the Halcyon Holdings Corporation Board. Today's greeting is brought to you by Auntie Cleo, a subsidiary of Colway Pharmaceuticals.
Okay, I thought I had to talk to that person. Huh? Why is that thing pointing me? It says 37 meters. Are we not supposed to be in here? Yeah, we are. So what the hell? I hate that the same button that you use to disarm yourself is the same button that fast travels through the doors. Alright, he's up. Okay. Because I was like, why the hell? When I try to find wherever it is, it's not actually showing me where it is. I need an elevator. There it is. Can we go through here? No. Let me talk to this lady again.
Today's greeting is brought to you by Auntie Cleo, a subsidiary of Colway Pharmaceuticals.
So how do I get upstairs, bro?
Move along.
So who was asking me to state my business? Was it this guy?
Please step away. This entry is for high priority HHC business only.
Show him the the minister's card.
I didn't realize we were still using those iridescent stickers. But this looks right. I'll just need you to register your weapons with a revised request to carry 32B form. Each weapon will need a separate form.
Fine.
Now let's see. Damn it. When did I run out of forms?
Oh, what a
You
shame.
don't have to be sarcastic about it. Look, you don't have time to wait on new forms, and I can't afford the citations for impeding HAC business. So I'm going to save us both some trouble and waive your forms. Just know there are a bunch of guards upstairs, and they're all high on dervish mist and low on patience. So try anything funny, and they'll paint the walls with your guts.
Alright, whatever, dude. The minister had given us his card to access the area. Because we need to do him a favor as well. These suits are similar to the guard suits, especially the helmets. What suit am I wearing? Yeah, I'm wearing a similar suit too. Mine is similar to the one that Nyoka is wearing, but mine is yellow. Oh yeah, and I didn't have a save for that portion of the game, so I couldn't reload the save and go back there.
Apologies for the wait. I was arranging my stationery.
What exactly do you do here?
Personal assistant to Adjutant Akande and Chairman Rockwell. I'm also responsible for organizing the adjutant's stationery, which is more of a hobby.
Any chance I could meet Chairman Rockwell?
Oh, you were being serious. I'm obliged to inform you that Chairman Rockwell is unavailable for an indeterminate duration. Will there be anything else?
I'll be on my way. So, the chairman is not available, but I need to get in there. What am I supposed to do? Unlock with the minister's card. Oh, why is there a hole in the wall here?
Excuse me, just a moment.
What? What?
I beg your pardon, Minister Clark's former office is currently closed to solicitors.
I won't be long, I'm just admiring the architecture.
I suppose that is admissible. Please try not to break anything.
Whatever, dude. So yeah, guys, so you guys are just gonna see a lot of talking for the few minutes. Well, you missed some of the talking because that portion of the story and video is lost, and you missed all the shooting and fighting that I did. Get rid of Minister Clark's stuff. Percival claims the real leather sofa. Okay. Tear down rest of wall. Check to see if the wall is a load bearing. Do before number 2. Install steam bath to Chairman Rockwell specification. Instant wet bar next to steam bath. Finish everything before Chairman Rockwell returns. Should be number 1. Or whatever. I need that. A new game that dropped, Atomfall. It's similar. Is it another Fallout type game too? Similar to this, like gameplay and shit.
One person gets all this space just to sign papers all day?
Yeah, and there was an office there, and He's making another office. He's breaking down the wall to expand his office. View priority, send Minister Clark's message to Earth. Alright, view priority message first. Chairman, the rough cut of the presentation is prepped to play. The PR department has a lot of work to do, but we've covered the basics. Halcyon is on the brink of starvation. The board scientists are working on a solution. Workers can look forward to the lifetime employment program for their chance to contribute. You will see the current version when you print your key card for the Ministry of Accuracy and Morale. And yes, before you ask, the dimethyl sulfide as oh yeah, someone was using the minister's name to order this dimethyl sulfide, which we need to take back to the guy that woke us up from a coma. I don't remember his name. Phineas. Yeah. So the dimethyl sulfide has been delivered there. It's waiting for your sign off on the board broad strokes. So I wanted to make sure you saw it. Don't worry. I'll make sure it gets edited. Print ministry key card. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Investigate chairman's off. No!
Good afternoon. I'm Chairman Rockwell, and I'm here to address a serious issue facing us. As you all know, our colony has been successful beyond our wildest dreams. Unfortunately, we've recently discovered that our food supply will not be able to sustain Halcyon's population in the long term. Everyone will die.
Okay.
Everyone will slowly stop living from malnutrition. But we're doing it together, and that's what matters.
Alright then.
I can swear, if someone doesn't give me something to read that will placate the masses soon, all of you will find yourselves violently unemployed. But I can assure you there's nothing to fear. We've got a solution. It's called the Lifetime Employment Program. We will freeze most of the colony to preserve resources, while the best and brightest of Byzantium continue living in prosperity. Look, you idiots! How many times do I have to tell you we can't say shit like that? Fire whoever wrote this!
Okay,
While
then.
Halcyon's brightest minds solve the problem of our nutritional shortage, the rest of the colony will be placed in suspended animation. Individuals will be revived on a rotating basis, so that every Halcyonite can be part of the important work of saving our colony. By testing paperweights. Sorry, couldn't resist. Let's go again.
Okay.
And someday, in the not-too-distant future when we've solved this crisis, we'll all be back together again working for the good of Halcyon. Until then, the board shall provide for the deserving just as it always has. So, obey your supervisors, take your vitamins, follow your corporate-mandated grooming rituals, and rest assured with the board on your side, there is nothing to worry about.
Okay, this is crazy. Learn the shocking truth about the colony. Send minister's message. Return to root personal files. Masseuse food reserves subject to other corporations. Chairman, I've made inquiries and can confirm that we have plenty of food, real food, stored away from our intercolony trade. The nutritional profile of food produced with Halcyon has continued to decline. Soon people are going to start feeling hungry no matter how much they eat. Unfortunately, it's gotten too expensive to continue buying from even the closest colonies, but what we have will sustain Byzantium and a minimal workforce for the foreseeable future. Okay, so that's why he's doing that. He's gonna freeze them. It's crazy. Alright, so we need to go back to the we need to go where the dimethyl sulfide is, wherever that is. Let's get out of here. Get in. No elevator music. I need to boost my defenses, my armor. Let's get wherever this sulfide thing is. Can I pass the guards now, or do I have to go back through the sewer? That's the thing. I got points I can use, right? Since I'm coming out of the building, they shouldn't have a problem with me walking around, right? It's below, so I gotta look for an elevator or stairs.
Not so fast. The Ministry of Accuracy and Morale is off limits to everyone without X-36 level clearance. Basically, if you don't work here, or for Chairman Rockwell himself, you're not getting in.
Show him the chairman's key card. How's this for clearance?
I don't know how you got that, but I still don't know you, and I don't have any new clearances on the list.
Okay then. Office clerk.
Don't let the guards hear you asking questions or peeking in the back.
Okay. I guess I need to peek in the back.
They'll never see us.
I think I'm gonna start taking my lunches out in the city. That woman from downstairs is still looking after me.
That scientist?
Alright, so now I need to upgrade my tech so I can freaking hack that thing. How much did he say we need? We got 34 and we need 40. Okay. What's the hack thing? Okay. Elite troop armor gold. Why's my hacking down again, bro? These things keep dropping my stats and I just don't know how the hell. Like, I keep getting debuffed and I don't know how. Perks. Alright, so I'm gonna swap out this armor for a bit because that armor actually drops my science things by 5, even though it gives me more buffs. To employ a companion, City Stars, Theodore Isaacs, blah 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 blah. Theodore Isaacs eating my purple berry lunches. I know that Sprat-Tooth Little Snot is the one doing it. I've seen him in a cracker crumbs on his lips, purple berry stains, blah 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 blah. He did it. I'm going to sit.
What do you think you're doing?
I thought I could get a freaking key card from there, but apparently not.
You made your point. Carry on then.
What is this armor? 29 and this one is what? 51. Yeah, I gotta put down the 51. Alright, so how do I get permission to go around wherever these guys are? Or do I have to sneak past the ones here? Because I hacked into that and got caught for no reason. Guy almost saw me. I'll have to get him to turn somewhere or another. Come on, it's a hack door again. Come on, guys. They'll need to go down, down, down. Shit, 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 shit. There's an elevator, bro, but we can't even distract these guys. Oh shit, there's another one. Hey, hey, hey! Luckily they're dumb to you guys, but not to me. Because why the hell are you standing nearly down in the middle of the door? Alright, let's go, let's go.
Huh? Something's not right. Well, here they come!
Okay, I guess we have to shoot our way through. Why are you cowering? Oh. Oh, I died. I wasn't watching the health. I wasn't watching the health. Alright, so I don't have to hack that because there's nothing really important on that. So I don't have to waste that again. Alright, before we go that way. Is there anything upstairs we can use? Nothing in the bathroom. You can't distract the guys, that's the next thing, bro. I know they probably saw me because I stood up.
Did Tillman get transferred or something? That's right, you weren't here when it happened. Some UDL officers took him into custody.
Oh, law, what did they take him for?
UDL's been questioning anybody with
Oh man. Every time I peek around, the thing starts running up. Let me do a save right there. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
What? Here they come!
Bro, why didn't this thing open? It's crazy, bro. Why didn't the freaking thing just open the first time? Bro, both of them are down. Oh shit. I didn't want to fight y'all, man. It's just not my fault why that's stupid. If you have found the ID cartridge using the holographic shroud, you will automatically disguised when entering the associate restricted area. Could have used that a long time ago. Hold on, can we pickpocket the guys? Corporate commander, hold on, hold on. Now if I do this.
Keep him quiet, Cap.
Oh, you can pickpocket people. Alright, I'm gonna reset this, guys. If I fail again, then I fail. Just give me a second. I don't want to take that route. Right? Let me find the commander. Who's the commander? Corporate commander. All of them are commanders? Trooper. Let's talk to the commander and see what happens.
Our UDL security attendant is always prepared. Nothing exciting ever happens around here.
Is the game gonna be this stupid? It actually is that stupid. That I can just bend down right there in front of him, go behind him, then pick him. Why didn't they put him in a more like a moving place or somewhere that he goes to stand up with his facing the other way? Holographic disguise activated. Your holographic shroud has activated, giving you temporary access to this restricted area. Moving drains the shroud's energy. When it runs out, the person will see you and interrogate you. Talk your way through the interrogation to reset your shroud. It will get harder to talk your way out of the more you're interrogated. Okay. Alright, so instead I'm taking that way, right? I'm gonna take this way so it doesn't. Wait until dude leaves. But when I was sneaking, bro, I pressed the elevator, right? So why didn't it just open from the first press? See? You have to press it twice. No? It still doesn't open. Why do I have to do that 3 times for it to open? What the it's crazy. Where's the thing that I need to go towards? Oh, running, sprinting makes it wear out even faster. Let me see if I can hide meanwhile. So if it runs out, they don't see me. I'm still far away from it, bro. Come on. So it's not gonna refill until I get stopped and interrogated. Barred. No, not down. Did I just go in a circle? I need to go get access to in there. I'm so dumb. There was a door here all along. Where am I supposed to go? Where's the marker? Bro, I'm even farther away from the freaking thing than I was before.
What? Something's not right. Hey! No visitors allowed, citizen. I'm going to need to see some identification.
You're not. How embarrassing. I must have left it at home. Intimidate.
What?
You don't need to see my identification.
I don't need to see your identification.
Move along.
Move along.
Huh, there's a fucking wind, bro. Oh, come on.
Not a
Crazy.
promotion coming. Really?
Alright, so we gotta save. There's the freaking thing finally. Now how do I get down there? Do I just jump? Damn, bro. Why can't I pick it up? Okay. Need to unlock this. Transfer the methanol to canister. Yep. Continue. Transfer 100%. Transfer 26.100%. Did they just die? Ew. Bro, I'm gonna reset again. I don't want these consequences, bro. Hold on. Alright, so sorry for resetting all the time in this game, bro, and not facing the consequences that I don't want. But anyway, this note says roughly, basically what the gist of it says: if they can't revive the frozen people without the whatever sulfide, and if they remove the supply of sulfide, the people die excruciating deaths. So let's transfer 26% this time instead of 100. So we get a bit of it, but the people stay alive. Alright, because they're frozen people just like our character was when we just started. So trying to be a bit stealthy instead of just going guns blazing and shit. So now, how am I gonna get out of this place? That's the question. Oh, this was barred, so I can escape through here. Yep. I don't have to walk all the way back around. We have to go across and then wait for that dude to turn back to this side. Dude, hurry up before the other dude comes. Gotcha. And then this was the door, right? There's someone behind there. Gonna have to wait until that person passes. Open the door. And then we go. I don't remember if we came through here. Nope.
Let the record show that subject 23K's cause of death is cerebral vascular incident brought about by a ruptured aneurysm.
Animal testing. That's not where we came from. I think we came from. Yeah, this is where we came from. The freaking elevator. I gotta be sneaking. Alright. My thing just reset, so. Her thing has things in the back. This one doesn't. Excuse me. Alright, so we did that. Even though we had to reset a few times, but we did it with no guns. So the city is not against us. We don't have to fight the whole freaking city just to get back where we're supposed to go. The question is, can we walk past these guys without causing a problem, or will it cause a problem? Nope, it does cause a problem. Oh, the thing activates. So okay, so I can just move past them. Move along. So you're not just saying you're not gonna ask how I just appeared there? Alright, so we need to go back to Phineas. So that means I need to get to my ship. The Unreliable. Let's fast forward. Fast forward. Fast travel there.
If you don't, you have a message from Adjutant Sophia Akande.
No one ever looks quite the same in person as they do in my reports. And my reports of you have been exceptionally thorough.
Okay then.
You've had quite a career.
Let's skip the formality, the pleasantries. I'm just getting started. It got your attention at least. You mean stumbling around the colony pretending to know what I'm doing? Alright, let's skip the pleasantries.
You have something I want.
What's
I'd like to negotiate.
I'm listening. You people need better security. Anybody could have lifted those chemicals. How did you find my ship? I'm listening.
Phineas Wells is wanted by the board. I want to convince you to turn him in to us.
Why? Alright, convince me. Wanted for what exactly? The answer is no, we're done here.
He has a litany of charges against him. Vandalism, illegal experimentation, sedition. I could go on. Wells is a dangerous madman. His plan is going to endanger everyone in Halcyon. He's an obsessive psychopath. And he's using you. You're in contact with Wells. I want you to send us a tracing signal from his communication terminal.
You want me to sell him out? I never liked the guy anyway. Not for free. The answer is no, we're done here. Hold on, getting a lot of noise on this thing. You want me to sell him out?
Wells was our mistake. We failed to apprehend him for years. I'm asking you to help me correct that mistake. I'm sending you my access code. Contact me from Wells's terminal. When you're done, come speak to me in my office.
Adjutant Akande's call has been terminated. Will there be anything else, Captain?
Let's get out of here. Alright, before I do that, right? So the thing is, I can see where what they might be saying about Wells, right? Well, they didn't say much, but I can see, like, if I'm listening to the food shortage and stuff, that if you revive everyone that's frozen, then the food shortage is gonna be worse. Recent message of error, origin not found. What the hell? What a handsome vessel you have, little weasel. The unreliable registered to no one, Alex Hawthorne, but it's not you. But that's not you, is it? You stole it from him, just as you intend to steal Gorgon from me. What the hell? Perhaps I should steal something dear from you in exchange, your ship, your crew, your life. Fair is fair, after all. What the hell is that? Error not found. Tennyson. Parvati, don't do this. Ever. Parvati, I don't do this ever. So here goes. This is it. Okay, Junley, Tennyson. But those are messages for me. There's this engine. See, it hums real nice. Okay, that's the thing that she had sent to Parvati. We're talking about old friends and blah blah blah. Return to root. Return to root. Unrest. Please say fine. I forgot to mention a previous silly me. Blah 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 blah. All right. Thought there was like a mission that was gonna activate a quest. Let's do Phineas's quest and just get out of here. Are we gonna turn Phineas in? No, we aren't. I wish I could do both endings with one playthrough.
We arrived at Phineas's orbital lab, Captain, and we are still in one piece. Shall I congratulate myself, or would you like to do the honors? Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance?
Talk to you later, Ada.
Good luck, Captain.
Let's see what happens here now. Get some ammo. Send tracking signal. No, I don't want to do that.
That's my communications terminal.
Return to Phineas. That's the one I want. Screw you.
I've kept myself busy in your absence, optimized my formula. I'm now confident I can revive the remaining colonists. All I need now is the dimethyl sulfoxide. I'll take as much as you can give me.
I want to talk to you a bit. Forget about the chemicals for a second. The colony is on verge of collapse. I found your chemicals in the ministry. The board was testing them on human subjects.
What?
The collapse one.
Well, that's obvious. Anyone with 2 working labs can see this colony's slouching toward oblivion. Why do you think we've been doing all this? I revived you to help me save Halcyon from annihilation.
It gets worse. The chairman's planning on freezing every worker in Halcyon. The board's got a plan to save us. They're going to freeze all the workers. I don't want to do that either.
Hold on. Let me see if I understand this correctly. You're saying that Halcyon's on the brink of total collapse? And the chairman's plan to save all of us is to save himself? I always knew Halcyon was heading toward a systems collapse, but I never imagined we were already there. The board made this crisis, and now they want to solve it by freezing the rest of us? That's not a plan. That's a goddamn escape clause. That makes two things we don't have. Time and chemicals to revive the other settlers. None of this was supposed to happen. I was supposed to revive the Hope's colonists. We were supposed to have enough time to solve the problem before we all starved.
Okay. I found your chemicals. He was testing them on humans.
Subjects. Oh, that's grotesque. That's unthinkable. That's exactly what I'd expect out of the board.
These are all the chemicals I could get. Any more, I would have killed the subjects. Spare me the drama here of your... Let's do it for the top one.
Damn, that's not enough. Not nearly enough for the whole ship. I could revive a handful of settlers. Maybe, possibly, 10. We're out of time. We're out of chemicals. We may very well be out of options. If the board has their way, we're all going to be spending the rest of our lives frozen in stasis. Do you realize what this means for the Hope? For your fellow colonists? The board's going to kill them all. Toss them out into space, just to make room in their hibernation chambers.
We need to think about this. There has to be something we can do. So that's it. We just give up all the trouble I went through for this for nothing. The colony's a mess. I'll be glad to put it behind me as soon as I get a chance. Sorry, we need to think about this. There has to be something we can do.
Every member of the board and shooting them in the back of the head. Do you know what's waiting for us on the Hope? Scientists, engineers, artists, the brightest minds Earth ever sent us, uncorrupted by the board. The board's going to dispose of them all and transform the Hope into a prison for the rest of us. They're likely on their way to the Hope as we speak. We need to get to those colonists before the board. I have enough chemicals to start reviving a few of them, but no easy way to get them off the Hope.
Engineering, there's a way. It's not exactly safe, but we could skip the Hope into the system. Well, we could skip the Hope into the system. Go for that one.
Merciful gibbering law, you're a genius. We bring the Hope to us. Skip the entire ship across the distance of colony space, right next to my lab.
Engineering 25. The Hope's probably damaged. We'll have to route power from the unreliable. I wasn't being entirely serious for this. Did you not hear the part where I said it's not exactly safe? Alright, let's go for engineering.
Yes, exactly. You're a step ahead of me, but I perceive the shape of your plan. If we link up the Hope to the unreliable, then use your navigational computer to calculate a reasonably safe vector, we can skip the entire colony ship into the rings of Terra 2.
I don't know much about skip drives, not the physics anyhow. I do know the Hope's real massive. How's our bitty little ship supposed to skip it?
Excellent question, my sharp-witted mechanic. You will use your own ship to power up the Hope's skip drive. Your navigational computer can handle the rest. You'll need to switch on the Hope's auxiliary power using the unreliable. Then head to the bridge. Your navigational computer, Ada, should be able to activate the Hope's skip drive.
Okay then.
Once you've skipped the Hope next to my lab, I'll have easy access to the frozen colonists. I can start reviving them immediately.
Splat is insane. I need some time. No, I'm the one that suggested it, so let's go.
Wondering why I'm doing all this. Why I believe the people on the Hope are the answer to the colony's problems. The Hope is carrying some of humanity's most brilliant thinkers. Scientists, engineers, experts in their field. If we work together, we can still find a way to save Halcyon. The board would have us believe Halcyon is beyond saving. I choose to believe otherwise. If there's even the slightest chance we can save Halcyon from oblivion, then we have to take it.
The adjutant asked me to plant a tracking signal in your lab, but I'm not going to do it. Alright, let's do that part.
You absolutely should.
Why? We've got a plan of some sort?
The adjutant must have sent you some kind of tracking code. If you don't use the code, she'll suspect you betrayed her. I think you should use the code and send a corrupted tracking signal. That should buy me some time.
I get it. You want to prepare. Okay.
The board's going to catch up to me sooner or later. This way I'll have time to set up some particularly nasty defenses. Use my communications terminal to corrupt the tracking signal. While the board busies themselves trying to decipher it, I'll have plenty of time to prepare my defenses.
I'll be back. Okay. Let's do that. Send corrupted tracking signal. Oh, and we gained a level 2. Alright, so next mission, Hope Docking Bay. Before I do that, right, let me check this. So that's a tracking signal, main orbit, Pearl and Gorgon. Alright, so those are the two DLCs. So let's go ahead and just continue this mission, this quest, and then once we get the Hope teleported over here, that probably is where I'm going to end the episode.
From Adjutant Sophia Akande.
Sophia Akande again?
I'm impressed, Captain. I almost expected you wouldn't go through with it. Unfortunately, Dr. Wells found a way to corrupt the signal before we could pinpoint his location. Still, it's only a matter of time before we find him. Come visit me in Byzantium. We need to have a talk about the future of this colony.
Byzantium's a big place. Wait, I have questions. How do I know this isn't a trap?
Meet me in my office. I've authorized your ship at my personal landing pad.
Adjutant Akande has ended her call. Rather rudely, if I might say, considering she didn't sign off. Will there be anything else, Captain?
Nope. While she's waiting for me, let's go to the Hope. We still haven't gone to Typhoon yet.
We have arrived at the Hope. I need you to reroute power from our ship to the Hope's auxiliary generator. You'll have to connect me to the Hope's comm system so I can convince her central computer to enable the skip drive.
Repower the Hope skip drive. Patch Ada into Hope's communication system. What's going to happen if I skip Hope?
If your calculations are even slightly off, you could crash the entire colony ship into Terra 2. Or the Sun.
Yeah, what was I doing again?
Forgetfulness can be an early warning sign of asphyxiation due to loss of pressurization. Are you breathing comfortably, Captain? I need you to reroute power from our ship to the Hope's auxiliary generator. You'll have to connect me to the Hope's comm system so I can convince her central computer to enable the skip drive.
Alright, that's all for now.
Sending a corrupted tracking signal to the board was quite clever, if I might say, Captain.
How do you know I did that? How? Felix annoys me, that's why I don't want to take him with me. Right, so Hope comms, Hope's auxiliary power. Alright, go to auxiliary power since it's closer. Status. Status unit reactor power save mode, blah blah blah. Maintenance status, blah blah blah. Engine to days overdue. I'm not really reading through this. I don't know why I'm doing this. Back. Patch. Power is now being routed from the docking bay reactor. From the docking bay. Reactor is now in auxiliary power mode. Okay.
That ought to do it, Captain.
Yep. That ought to do it. Now get to the computer. Get to the computer. Who the hell are you? Quincy Duncan? Who the hell are you?
You know, when they posted us here, I told them there wasn't any point. Nobody would be so stupid as to fly to the ass end of the colony for this derelict. Shows how much I know. You've got about 5 seconds to tell me what you're doing here before I make you take a walk outside.
Lie. Is that the way you treat a new hire? Science and lie. They sent me to extract a few samples from you, from your frozen cargo, I guess. Engineering 45 and lie. I was sent to repair the reactor so it doesn't explode and take the colony out with it.
Explode? Holy shit. Alright. You'll want a uniform so my staff doesn't shoot you on sight. They're a dangerous mix of bored and trigger happy. We've got a few extra in the old badge station to my right. Good luck.
Okay, get a uniform. Thank you, thank you. What's this? Examine engineer's log. This whole starving to death thing isn't all it's cracked up to be. On the upside, the bathrooms are the cleanest they've been since we left port. It's made my job a hell of a lot easier. Thurston Stallworth, custodial engineer. Every time I see one of these things, I think it's the engineering thing that the dude wanted, but it's not. Just a log. Pick up UDL identity cartridge. Plasma cutter gold. Taking your ammos, guys. And your adrenal. Alright. You said they were supposed to be uniforms in here. Can't open that. Where are the uniforms? Is it in this thing? My hacking skills are down. Bro, why do I need all of this hacking skill thing? Where is it? Under stealth? Lockpick. Okay, so I need the lockpicking skills to go up. $77. Ah, I'm still short one. Oh. Do that. 76. Oh, 75. Okay. I was gonna use one of the items.
Done.
Power bypass shunt. Okay. Well, I don't see any armor, but I did pick up the identity card, so I guess that's the armor he's talking about.
Keep your eyes out for dissidents.
I guess the identity card is what he's talking about. And then we add it to our holographic thing and it does what it's supposed to do. This thing is gonna run out as soon as possible.
System up. Security patrol. Initiate breach detected in restricted area. Error. Hope crew data not found. Identify yourself.
I was in one of the pods. Intimidate, persuade. This statement is false.
Paradox protection protocols have prevented me from registering your stated identification. Please report to your nearest mechanical engineer.
Anything I say is false. Will do, thanks. Alright, so we need to go. Let me check the map. Alright, so I need to go through there and then around. What is this? Engineer's log. Today I found a finger lodged in one of the security mechanicals. I caught the damn thing scratching up my floors because the finger was stuck in one of the leg joints and it couldn't move properly. This is getting to be ridiculous. Okay, Thornton. Alright, there's supposed to be a door. Use terminal. Warning, unauthorized access will result in immediate termination upon your arrival in Halcyon. Continue. Automated audio transcript. Blah blah blah. Continue. Perhaps there's hope yet. Mama used to have such a garden. I grew tomatoes and lemons and blah blah blah. Alright. Nothing really there. Pick up Hope Bridge key card. Thank you. I guess the key card is for this. Reroute communications through the unreliable. Yep.
Can you hear me, Captain? I have successfully integrated myself into the Hope's comm systems, and am attempting to establish contact with the Hope's more primitive processor now. Would you like me to play a mood-suitable music selection while you travel to the bridge? Oh, sorry. File not found.
Whatever, Ada. Whatever. Where are those two? Okay. How do I change floors? Okay. Second floor. This is on third floor, so I guess we need to use. More ammo. Alright, you two ready? Come on. Oh, there's a body. Can they see us? Yes, they can.
That's the Hope's computer up ahead. I'll admit, I am curious to wake him.
Oh, so that's what I look like in the camouflage. I look just like what the other two have on. Status or auxiliary communication comms. Patch Ada through.
Greetings, Captain. I am speaking to you through the Hope's computer system. It's a rather cramped feeling, but it'll do.
What are you feeling? You're a robot. What are you talking about feeling? I'm ready to skip Hope. Wait, before I do this, tell me, Ada. Am I really doing the right thing? Ada's a computer, I don't know.
Probably not, but don't let that stop you. My Constellation executables could use some beefing up. Searching. Please stand by. Ah, found one. It will go great, Captain. I am almost 4.01% certain we will not die.
4.01%. Alright, let's skip Hope.
That is extremely dangerous. Skipping the Hope will void the warranty on the skip drive. And also potentially kill an entire planet. How is my humor now, Captain? Improved?
Skip the Hope to Terra 2. Let's go, just do it.
Starting the skip drive. Destination set to the rings of Terra 2.
I'm skipping it myself.
I wouldn't advise that, Captain.
Oh no. Captain, don't do this.
I ain't dying on a fucking ship. I'm gonna die in the dirt like we're meant to.
You're right, this is too complex. You do it.
Admitting a deficit? My, you never cease to amaze me, Captain. Skipping the hope in 3, 2, 1.
ADA, does your captain seriously intend to do a micro-jump in system with engines that haven't been powered in 70 years on a derelict ship?
That is what my captain intends, yes.
But that is a gross misuse of the skip drive. The Zero Point Drives Corp and I will not be held responsible for any damage incurred during transport, and this will cause extreme damage.
Yes, I am aware of that.
You should not be doing this. The humans will die.
Thank you, Hope. It looks like all systems are go. Captain, I would advise you to hold on to something.
Will this work out or will we die? Will it work out or will we die? Will it work or will we die? Should we have turned Phineas in? Ooh, it's off. Does it go into the sun? Does it crash into the planet? Ooh, it worked! It worked! Boop, 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 boop.
Oh, good. We are still alive and have successfully skipped into Terra 2's orbit. I reported as much to Phineas Wells, but he has not responded. Perhaps you should check in on him.
Alright, let's go.
Oh. I feel like I've been turned inside out. Let's not do that again.
What? Look, I don't recognize you. Are you new here?
Alright, surprise Inspector Soldier. Persuade, you probably shouldn't be talking to me. Corporate doesn't like us socializing on duty.
I'm just trying to make sure you belong here.
I was transferred here by HHC. I'm just looking out for you.
I guess you've got a point.
I better get back to work. Leave me.
I don't have
Come on. Whew, it worked, guys, it worked. We're gonna go back to our ship. And then I'm gonna end the episode here. There. Crazy. The reason I always do this thing and put the weapons away is because... Huh? I'm role-playing. In reality, right? You wouldn't... I need to go... Okay, I need to go back this way. In reality, right? You wouldn't walk up to people with weapons drawn like that.
Trespasser sighted. Unexpected noise identified.
I'm out of here, bro. Leave me alone. What the hell? Oh shit, I died. Oh, because I didn't stop for the robot? Is that what happened? Where's the last save point? Alright, so let's go back to the ship. Alright, so I took a more efficient path. And this thing hasn't run out as yet. Come on, almost there, almost there, almost there. Whew. Alright, on our ship. Oh, yeah, we need to go this way. And then go back this way. Let's go. Oh, there was a stairs to the side, that side too, but whatever. Nothing. All unreliable, we're back.
Captain, I shall now play the transmission I received from Dr. Wells.
Thank the Lord you warned me. I was able to get some defenses up, but they might not be enough. The board has sent some serious firepower to pry me out of here. They're trying to get in here, and I'm not sure I can stop them. If they capture me, if we can't communicate again, there's something very important you need to remember. The board, all their lackeys, they're all a bunch of swine. Do you hear me? They're fucking corporate swine. You
okay then.
Pigs! I'll take you all out with me! I'll never...
It would seem the recording captured some rather dire events. I presume you'll want to dock at the orbital lab to check on your associate as soon as possible? How can I be of assistance? I request you do not wake me if I am sleeping upon your return.
Alright, whatever, Ada. Alright, so guys, this is where I'm gonna leave this episode. If you made it this far, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. I'm out.